This is black red 8 rack, including pack rats, versus blue tron that I did. This hand's totally keepable. Have my colors, have painless lands, have kill spells, have discard. So it's only got 3 of the 4 things I like to see in an opening hand. Mutavault makes the hand a keep for sure, just because I do have a clock and kills and discard. Tron land go. The only reason I bolt the face instead of saving bolt for little guys is because I instantly know I'm on Tron, and now I know I'm on blue Tron. Mutavault was the next play so that I could start actually attacking with Mutavault, and the plan was to put some pressure on him and see if I could just Mutavault pressure him all the way into doing something. Early Worm Coil, natural Tron into early Worm Coil, and you'll see this is completely devastating. Worm Coil cannot be defeated, basically. Black red 8 rack cannot spend 3 cards on 1 card. That's the exact opposite of what we're trying to do times 3. Do wait for that for the attack so that he doesn't get the life off the tokens early, but counterspell, and this game is over before it even began. Yeah, there's no coming back from an early resolved Worm Coil without exile. That's pretty much how a typical Tron game will go. Off to the sideboard. This was probably a rat's test. Surgical can be okay, but it's not the be-all end-all against Tron. Just go back and have a look, see what his hand. He did have Worm Coil. Not natural Tron, but he has the Academy loop and 2 counters. Knowing he has 2 counters means I could possibly surgical 1, but as tapped out, happen to draw the rat. Perfect. Let's see if we can go all in on the rat plan. Got the untapped land, get to pitch my deck more, make a rat, and swing. It's beautiful to have Mutavault here. Got my opponent on his back heel. I get in for 8. I threw away Lily there only to insult him, only for him to see, oh, I don't even need lilies, I'm all in on Ratplan. Yeah, you're doomed. Yeah, opponent wisely scoops. So, Pack Rat works pretty good sometimes. Terrible hand. Probably shouldn't keep it. It's got none of the things that I really want to see against this matchup. Sometimes I'll side in Spellbomb against decks that I don't need Graveyard Hate against just to cantrip it if my hand or if my deck is full of things like Fatal Push. I don't need that against Tron. I would like a cantrip instead. Too bad I kept this. Okay, take a path, saw a Worm Coil there. Worm Coil, Ghost Quarter, Urza's Mine, and a path to exile. Tron on turn 3. I have to Thoughtseize that Worm Coil now. Got a second map, that's good. Opponent gets his 3rd Tron piece. And spends his turn wasted. Benchmine gets a path and a Ghost Quarter, which is nice. Play my cantrip, pass it. No racks really hurts this hand right now. Mutavault 10 turn clock go, but get myself an eye okay. make him discard, but just for safety before attacking with Mutavault. It's probably right to get the Lily out now. You never know. Wurmcoil. And this is going to be it. This is going to be the exact reason why red alone is, or black-red alone is not good enough to defeat Tron without rats. Here I have 2 kill spells. I kill 1 Wurmcoil token. I kill a second Wurmcoil token. And what I'm left with is no Lily. Well, I try to save Lily with Mutavault here. But now my opponent's filling his hand, and I've got pretty much nothing. There's no defenses left, and he's just going to pick away at me with this token forever. He's got his Lily, he's got his hand, and I have nothing left. It's a prime example of why no exile against Wurmcoil makes it an almost unwinnable situation. Had I had Leyline of the Void, which I did not side in, that Lily would have been a path without the land. It would have been a much different situation. I would have kept beating down with Mutavault. I would have had a backup Lily in my hand for the next creature. Things would have gone very differently. That being said, the sacrifices you have to make when you put in 4 Leyline against just Tron it gets heavy. You can't break a lot of the deck of 8 rack. So much of that is, there's so few flex spots in a deck that you really can't mess around too much. It would have been either Smallpox coming out, Wrenchmind coming out, or Bolts coming out. More experiments later.